Hey everybody, Jalila T here. So today we're going to talk about who's going to check me, boo, right? We're going to talk about a little bit of accountability today. So I thought that who's going to check me, boo was an appropriate title. And I know y'all know what that is. Let me give a shout out to Sheree, Messy Boots Sheree on Housewives of Atlanta, because y'all know that I am a reformed reality TV junkie. So she said the infamous "who's gonna check me, boo," and I thought it was like super key to business, and we could apply this because we can talk about a little bit of accountability as business owners. So if you are just tuning in, please make sure that you drop a comment below with where you're calling from. Sorry, my phone was ringing. With where you're watching from, not calling. I'm tripping. That phone call got me all sidetracked. But yes, where you're watching from and what you're doing right now, right? If you're laying on your couch, if you're laying in the bed, tell me what you got going on so I can give you a nice little shout out. So let's talk about who gonna check you, boo, okay? So as a business owner, it's easy, right, for us to fall behind schedule. There that landline goes. It's not my landline. That was actually my cell phone, Dawn, this time, okay? Don't talk about my house phone, okay? Drop a 1 in the comments if you have a house phone like me. Whatever. It makes me feel safer, okay? Don't judge me. Judge your mother. So anyway, as a business owner, it's easy to fall behind schedule, right? It's easy to not be productive. It's easy to not get out of bed and to lay in the bed an extra hour. Let's face it can be hard out here in these entrepreneurship streets, right? So drop a 2. We already did 1. A 2 in the comments if you're a business owner, right, and you've ever laid in the bed, the alarm goes off, and you're like, I'm just going to sleep an extra hour or 2. And then it becomes 3 or 4, right? Drop a 2 in the comments below. That is because it's so easy when you have no boss and you're your own boss, right? Because there's nobody there to be like, Jalila, you need to get your booty up. Get up right now. Do what you need to do, right? It's easy to fall short. It's easy to be lazy. It's easy to get caught up in doing other things around the house instead of what you're supposed to do, right? So we need some level of accountability, right? So who's going to check you, boo? Who's going to check you? Some entrepreneurs are self-motivated, right? So like me, I'm self-motivated. So I get out of the bed wanting to do work, wanting to do things and get my day started typically. But that's just me. Most people, right, need to be motivated by their why, right? So they need constant reminders. They need a little push in the right direction. They need people and they need some way for them. That's right, Dawn. Jalila will check you. So they do need some level of accountability, right? And to push them back in the right direction and say, hey, girl, you need to get that booty out of the bed earlier so you can get stuff done, okay? So drop in the comments what your motivation is. Maybe your motivation is your kids, right? Maybe it's to be able to pay for a vacation. Maybe it's a new car. Drop whatever your motivation is into the comments. I want to see them. Is it to have an actual savings account and stop living paycheck to paycheck? Hey, Heidi. Oh, I miss you so much. Hello, Heidi. Yes, is it, your dogs is your motivation. That's a perfect motivation, right? So whatever your motivation is, freedom. I love it, Dawn. You want freedom. Do you want financial freedom? Do you want time leverage freedom? What is it? What kind of freedom do you want? Do you want all around freedom? Tell us what it is that motivates you. So I ask you the question again. When you need the extra push, who's going to check you, boo? Is it going to be your mama? Nope. Who is going to do this check-in for you? You need somebody checking for you so you can get your stuff done. Somebody's going to hold you accountable. So, I'm going to give you some tips on some people and some things that you can start implementing into your life, into your business to make sure that you're being accountable, right? And that you are accounted for. And you're getting checked, boo, when you're supposed to be getting checked. So one of the first ways that you can get some accountability in your life and your business is to get an accountability partner. So accountability partner is amazing, right? So this is somebody that is in the same industry as you and kind of sort of on the same level playing field. They understand what your business is. They understand your goals. They have similar goals, but it's great because you guys can meet in the middle. You can bounce ideas off of each other, right? And this is the person that's going to say, listen, I tried this today. You should try it. It got me 4 extra sales, and I know you need them. So, hey, here you go, right? You can exchange ideas. You can get tips from. You guys can push each other. If you know that your partner is having a rough week, you can help be a shining light for your partner, right? Just like they can do for you. So get you an accountability partner, right? So make sure that you do that first, and that's somebody on equal playing field as you. So at the same levels, wanting some of the same things, and the goals are very, very similar, okay? Next up, I want you to get you a coach or a mentor. So when you pick a coach or a mentor, let me tell you right now, a couple of things when you pick somebody, right? So you need to make sure that this person is going to be checking you. Like, they need to be brutally honest with you. Like, you need somebody that's going to tell you the truth. You need somebody that has been through the trenches before. So somebody that is playing in the same arena that you want to play in. Not somebody that's not playing big, right? They're not doing what you want to do. Then they can't be your coach or your mentor. It needs to be somebody that can keep you in line, that has the resources to the things that you need to get you where you need to be. Somebody that can be brutally honest with you and tell you the truth, right? You don't want me, listen. You need somebody that's not going to lie to you and say, listen, Jay, you messed up. What you should have done was this, right? Instead of going left in your business, you should go right. That is exactly what you need. You need somebody who understands what you're trying to do, who has been through it, and that can really, really help and guide you. And they can tell you, number one thing they can tell you is when you've been tripping. You need somebody to check you, boo, right? They need to be able to tell you when you're tripping. That is important, right? So you're making the right decisions for your life, for your business, and you're learning from your mistakes. And someone with that kind of perspective can tell you how you can learn from your mistakes, okay? So drop a 3 in the comments if you want to learn from your mistakes and stop doing the same things over and over and over again. So you're going to get you a coach or a mentor, and make sure there's somebody that's stern, somebody that you respect, and somebody you look up to. These are all important things and traits of someone that you can count on to be your coach or your mentor, okay? Next, I want you to say your goals out loud for people to hear them, okay? Now, this is going to sound really, really crazy because a lot of people hoard their dreams. They don't want to tell anybody. They're scared somebody's going to steal their vision. I get it, right? So there's some things not to be told. But in business, sometimes you need to just profess and say out loud what it is you want to happen, because that holds you accountable. And I'm going to tell you a little story. Let me tell y'all why. So, have you ever gotten busted before? So drop a 5 in the comments if you've ever gotten busted from doing something that you were not supposed to be doing before. So I'm going to tell y'all a secret, because I got busted. So on Facebook for the last probably 3 years, I have been working out religiously. This is my thing. I kickbox, I go to boot camp, and I love posting about it. I'm like, oh, 3 days in a row. I'm loud about it. Team Sexy Body, Operation Six Pack, right? I decide one day that I'm going to go to a infamous little cookie shop in Iverson Mall. So drop a 6 in the comments if you know what this cookie shop is. So this cookie stop has the most amazing snickerdoodles known to man at this cookie shop, okay? The cookie shop is literally about 5 feet from the entrance to the mall. So I walk into the mall. I'm standing at the cookie shop because I'm doing no good. Then came from the gym and everything, y'all. I'm over here like, let me just sneak in Iverson Mall and get me some snickerdoodles for the win, right? Wrong. I'm standing at the counter and I'm like, how many snickerdoodles do I want? How many come in a 1/4 a pound? Is it like 3? Is it like 2? Because now I'm trying to like figure out how I can get away with eating 2 snickerdoodles and how many workouts this gonna cost me, right? Before I know it, and before I can even order the cookies, I hear somebody say, Jalila, what you doing eating them cookies? Didn't you just come from the gym? And I turned around. I was busted by someone that had been watching me on Facebook post about my Operation Six Pack and Team Sexy Body. And she called me out. She was like, I don't think your six pack need them cookies. And I was like, what I have been busted red-handed, not even cookies in hand yet, but somebody saw me at the cookie shop. I'm not gonna name no names. And she called me out, right? So I say that and I tell you this story to say, if you've ever, if there's something that you want to achieve, you've got to put it out in the universe, right? That's another form of you making yourself accountable, because most people are going to say they're going to do something and they're going to do it. So the moment you profess it, that's it, right? It's out there. People are going to hold you accountable, especially on social media. Like, people in your circle, people on social media, they're quick to be like, even if they don't know you, they've been watching you. Them eyes been on you, honey. I mean, it's things that I've said and done on social media and videos that when people I don't even know, they're like, oh yeah, I saw you, blah, blah, blah. Like, people might not press the like button, y'all, but they be liking it. And they be looking. They be watching, right? It's like, what's that song? They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, whatever, you know the rest of that. But the point is, people waiting for you to ride dirty. They waiting for you to slip up so they can hold you accountable. So use it to your advantage, right? The same way I was busted over trying to get them cookies that day. And I did get my cookies, by the way. I don't care. Whatever. I was busted, but I ate them and they was good. And by the way, Iverson Mall will be going away soon. So I'm going to get me some more cookies. Deal with it. Okay? Whatever. So anyway, yes. So profess whatever your goals are. Tell other people. Because I promise you, if it ain't your mama, your cousin, your sister, your girlfriend, somebody will check you, boo. And eventually they'll be like, hold up. Didn't you say for the last 2 years you was going to do X, Y, Z? Well, I ain't seen you do it yet. What's your deal? Like, people really pay attention to that stuff. So use that as a form of accountability, right? It's a good thing. So I just wanted to hop on here and make sure that I shared this little knowledge with you guys, because I felt like it's time, with 2017 still being, us still being in the first quarter of the year, it's time for us to make sure that we set up shop, and we set up shop correctly. So part of you setting up shop correctly is not only knowing your vision, knowing your goals, but having accountability to get you there, right? To give you that little extra push for when you're a slacker, for when you feel stuck, for when you feel like, you just need a little something to light your fire again and get you going. So get you some accountability. Figure out who's going to check you, boo, because you ain't got no boss. Your boss is you. And you cannot be the only person checking you. Somebody else got to do it for you. So I just gave you 3 great examples of how you can do that. So be sure to take advantage of that, and I hope that this helps you guys. So if you love what you heard, feel free to drop a 10 in the comments below. Make sure you give me some of these and some of these. Feel free to like, comment, share, because sharing is caring. And if you felt like you needed this message, I'm sure you know someone else who needs it too. So you guys have a great night. I am Jalila T. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Bye.